Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood meta extraordinaire. Yes, I did say meme. Meta extraordinaire Speed here, back with another meta discussion for week 2. I know week 2 is a little overdue, but I also wanted to see how the meta and would overlap with the version 1.2 notes. So everything I'll be covering has been some personal experiences. Of course, today is a patch note. Well, today they're updating the game and giving a server maintenance. So I thought this would be a perfect time to address everything in week 2 and what has happened previously. So yeah, I hope you guys don't get too confused since the week's over, but let's just dive right into it. Also, I'd like before we dive into it, I just want to thank Blazer for letting me use his footage for Twitch today. His link will be in the description. Please do support the Twitch streamers. These guys are small Twitch streamers that do stream Ninjala, so do please support them when you can. But yeah, let's dive into it. Week 2 meta discussion notes. First off, let's talk about version 1.2 and how it's been so far. Version 1.2 has brought in a lot of fixes and a lot of bugs for what has been going on. First off, ranking needs to be fixed. Now, this is something that's been around since version 1.0. Rankings needed a fix, but ranking hasn't needed such a bad fix as it needed now. You gain 3 or 4 points every +4 matches, and sometimes when you have one like legendary in your team, one legendary on a, like, let's say you're playing teams or BR and you have a legendary up there, it's just not what you need, and you don't get enough points for having a big one level up there. If I don't know if explaining it well, but you really don't get the points you need, and ranking needs an adjustment to the point system. People are losing too many points. I'm losing 20 while somebody else is probably losing like 3 points because they're a higher rank, but also it's not fair because I only gain +4 every match. It really disqualifies people for wanting to rank up, and it takes too long to gain 100 points, or even the points at all to rank up. Ranking needs a rank adjustment so that points can be evenly distributed for everybody. Counting on how much you did and what you did, like impunes, drone, they need to do something with that so ranking can be adjusted properly instead of just automatically giving you a +4 or a +2 if someone's DC'd. But that's really what needs to be fixed, and I hope they adjust that soon. Next off, Nerf the Tornado. This is something I just when the first patch notes came out and how I would felt. I think the Tornado is a little bit too busted, and a lot of people can agree. I really feel like a healthy nerf to this would be just updating the ninjutsu gauge so that you need to work harder. I feel like too many people can get too many tornadoes during a single match, which lets them get easy impunes and gets easy drones if they want to use it that way. It opens up too many things in the game that just doesn't let other players have their fair advantage. That's all I really suggest for a nerf. Otherwise, I think tornado is pretty fine. Maybe with a bit of damage nerf, since one hit and in a tornado they automatically die. Doesn't seem too fair, but hey, some of these ults are supposed to be OP. But let's dive into the next thing with the YoYo nerf. YoYo's been nerfed specifically, and I think it's been doing pretty well. I think YoYo nerf has hit the YoYo where it needs to be, and it can still be used properly. I haven't heard any buffs that need to be pushed out or nerfs that need to be pushed out for YoYo. So right now, I think YoYo nerf is in the proper place to where YoYos feel good and they feel great in the game's atmosphere at this point in version 1.2. So I'm happy to see that YoYos can now survive, and YoYo mains are now overpowered. You see? Of course, they have their very long range, but that's what they're known for. The only thing you gotta do is play around trickily around the yo-yo and try to do a setup game, which most, like the Gum Web, have. So let's move right into the next patch note. Team black screen fix. There's a lot of fixes that need to be fixed. There's a lot of fixes that need to be fixed. Come on now. There's a lot of fixes that need to be fixed when the team battle mechanics. First off, with just being able to not get all your teammates in, and also the black screen that happens so many times. Lots of times people have to leave and home out when they can't get into the game with their fellow teammates, which I'm glad you're not losing points for, but in the future, if the ranking does change and they make you lose points, this could be a future issue. So I'm really hoping they adjust the servers accordingly so that this is happening, which is funny because they're doing a server update today. So I'm happy to see such a thing. The BR match system fix needs to happen too. I also feel like whenever you're doing, well, I just dived into the next topic, but in fact, the BR match system fix. It feels like whenever you're in a BR match, you're waiting for too long. It also feels like when they also put out in the patch notes, you can start a match above 6 people, which doesn't happen as much as it should be. I feel like as soon as you hit 6 people, a timer should go down in game that lets them know we're still looking for people. But once this timer goes down, it would easily start the match. I think this is a best fix they could do, adding a timer system which makes it start automatically above 6 people and starts as soon as 6 people are in the game. This fixes so many issues around the BR fixing and matchup system, and can get so many games started up and so many players still playing and involved. This is a big issue for ranked, of course, since ranked is the big game mode a lot of people like to play. So thank you. Let's just dive right into the next and last topic: the unfair skill-based matchmaking. a lot of you guys will know, if you guys made a new account right now in Smurfs, you guys will start off with a level 1 account and get into a match with maybe masters or anything in free match, which I do say is a little unfair. I think a skill-based matchmaking around base player ranks is pretty fair. I do understand that sometimes you do get mixed up with a different rank, and there should be times if you're on a winning streak, maybe you get to go up against someone against the other ranks. But sometimes there should be a little kind of fix to this, because it can go a little bit over top. But yeah, I hope that they can find a skill-based matchmaking that works for this kind of competitive scene and can grow. Otherwise, that's it for the video. I'm going to be doing some closing statements on how I feel about the meta and what needs to be changed personally from my opinion. Most of the stuff I'm really glad to hear you guys' opinion on. Please do leave comments on what you guys think should be adjusted or what should happen with the meta. These are great for my video. One of the topics I talked about, which was the YoYo nerf, came from today's comment, which was Ivan. Thank you, Ivan, for commenting it. I do really respect and like the YoYo right now. I think it's pretty good, and it doesn't require like too much not scale. So yeah, I think the YoYo is pretty good right now. But if you guys have any more stuff that you guys like to touch or talk on, or if you guys want these videos, you guys like these videos, just let me know in the comments below. You already know. So yeah, guys, also I do run the Ninjala Shop channel, so if you guys do want to see the Ninjala Shop every day when it comes out, let me know in the just check the link below, it's down there. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be talking to you guys later with another weekly 3 Ninjala update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.